What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are looking at some Azahriah. Please go support Ozzy. Go like and subscribe. We're looking at Introvertált. All right. So we'll assume that I've got lyrics pulled up. I haven't read them yet, but I wanted to hear the song first. We'll assume the Introvertált doll is in reference to introvert, right? One that keeps to themselves on purpose. Anyways, yeah, like I said, go support Ozzy. Go like and subscribe. If you like what I do, like, comment down below, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. Subscribe, tribe. We do have merch. Definitely go check it out. It's in the description, also down below. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. Let's dive in. I'll pick apart the lyrics in a second once I get there. I don't think this is going to be in my language. We'll hope for subtitles. Nah, we're not going to get them. But let's hear the music first. A man, a dog, in what looks like a tent by a tree.
Ezt nem hiszem el! Ne! Ez az éjjel a macska követ utaton! Boly, kiadta!
Ó, baba barátom, sajnálom, hogy nem voltam jó hozzád. Éjjel a macska köves utakon megláttam egy mulatozó csapatot, és eltűnődtem azon, milyen régen is volt, hogy úgy éreztem magam, mint egy gyerekkorom belepi a beton. Hisz egy palotai nem vár már csodát, csak egyedül bandukor az utakon, amíg nem ütött az utolsó órát. Soha se várhatna eleget, hát ő újra eltömött 101 rossz emléket kiskorából. Arcára ragadt az a kép, hogy szeretné, hogy lásd, de valójában soha nem jön vissza már.
It's interesting, like the way that this song kicks in. I'll run it. It starts off. It's got this rolling sort of like journey feel to the rhythm behind this, and it's almost has this, the way that the melody is kind of going up and down. It almost has this kind of triumphant flow to it. If you listen to it, it starts off on this kind of like this sort of almost. I mean, it sort of mimics like a road trip, right? Listen how this kicks in real quick. I don't understand a word that they were saying. By the way, let me get back to that.
Ez az éjjel a macska követ utaton!
Ó, baba barátom, sajnálom, hogy nem voltam jó hozzád.
Right? So that's and then you get into like the melody.
Egyedül bandukor az utakon, amíg nem ütött az utolsó órát.
I love his kind of rolling reggae style. The way he kind of like the like, you know, like when you speak like in certain languages, like Spanish for example, you have rolling R's, and there's different you know, usage in with just how common speak, you know. It's not even like wordplay, it's just normal vernacular, right? Anyways, we'll go back to where we left off there. But it's like right here. And he was about to get into, so this is kind of, I think, the bridge into the chorus here. But I like the melody on this because it starts getting a little upbeat. Although, like, when you're singing about being an introvert, if you're speaking in reference to yourself, you're probably not super happy that you are, right?
Soha nem jön vissza már.
And he switches the flow up entirely, right? The beat changes. He just sped that up like double into that, and then into what I'm assuming is the second verse here, right?
Minden éjjel megreggelente megváltozték. Megfogadom a kezem, megveszem a kontrollt, ami rám várt már rég. De haragudj, hogy csak kicsikét faramúci vagyok, de mit árthatnék. Nektek nem is írok, nem is vezem fel, ha hívtok. Nem értem, mit csírtok. Nekem is kivonatkozom attól, hogy be vagyok zárva. Körbeveszem magam fallal, hogy magamat összeparáljam hittel. Én nem ezt kértem, hogy én legyen vége, a kötör is fél. Csalógott a bobot, de ne félj. Látom az alagút végén, mint amit el.
And then he just did it again, and I stopped it on purpose because I kind of felt that coming. But we go right into sort of crazy rap mode. So you go from this sort of like this song that's building, um, like slowly. It starts off kind of in a neutral sort of role, and then it just builds, double time it, and then he catches up with the melody, and then just starts spitting. Right. So he's already changed. He's already changed up the flow of this like twice. We're a minute and 30 into this. Um, this is gonna sound very strange, but and it may not make sense, but it has, and it's in a completely different language. But it reminds me of like there's certain songs from one of my favorite bands that also uses a lot of reggae elements, and they go from song into like this quick sort of almost rap a lot. If you ever listen to like, there's like a couple Sublime tracks that I can think of that do the exact same thing, and they get into that reggae flow. I don't know why I just thought of that, but anyways.
Mint amit elloptok, nem vagyok ma toppon, mert krízisben az egzisztenciám. Csak annyit mondhat jól, vagy nem kell félni, próbáljunk megélni, hisz mindez csupán apróság a nagy világ. Hisz az, ami szép volt, ez csak ami rég volt, ez csak ez a szóban forgó bánat. Utolér a tejbaj, és minden rémálmom, amikor már megpihennék úgy, de soha se fáradt a eregedhető, újra betemelt minden régi gyötrelmet meg bánatot. De te ne aggódj, értem, kérlek, de védj is nagyon jó, csak gondolj rám, ha soha többé nem kelek fel már. Minden éjjel meg reggelente megváltoznék, de minden éjjel meg reggelente bezárkóznék. Minden éjjel meg reggelente megváltoznék, minden éjjel meg reggelente
So he went straight machine gun in a couple parts there. That's awesome.
bezárkóznék, minden éjjel meg reggelente
Yo, and the symbolism with the wolf too. Wolves are inherently pack animals, but that wolf was alone. So was he, right? And him kind of unmasked here, or like the masked version of him, kind of. That was weird. The masked being, excuse me, and then him sort of facing this masked being. That was really strange. What was the? I don't know. I don't know who that is or what that. Interesting. But it's anyways, yeah, back to the wolf thing. So it's when you get into talking about like introverts. Let me just read the lyrics quick. It won't take me long. Give me a second here. I'm sorry I was not good to you, and I say at night on the cobblestone roads I've seen a happy partying bunch, and I thought about how I was truly left my own self like a child. My childhood is covered in concrete because people from the Pelota don't expect miracles. He's just alone wandering on the roads until the finer hours come. Okay, so first verse there is basically about just like when you're sort of walking and reminiscing and you're seeing people have fun, it reminds you of times when you did the same. The video shows very differing aspects of both an introvert and an introverted extrovert. Somebody that it shows a lot of sort of performance aspects, but when you have faceless people, you're not, it takes away it's sort of like when you add a face to somebody, it personifies them, right? It gives them feelings and emotions because you can see expression. When you cover the face with a skull mask or this mask or whatever, and obviously a skull is representative of death, it's sort of surrounding you with this depression like feel, which in a moment, if you're performing on stage and that's kind of all you see is just a lot of just sort of chaos going on around you, you don't really know these people. They're there to see you perform and enjoy the music, but with their own friends. They're not really caring about you yourself. They're caring about enjoying your music. So it's more so kind of self-serving, right? So basically what he's saying in this first verse here is like he remembers being a child when things were innocent and maybe growing up being a part of that kind of partying scene. He sees people on these cobblestone roads having fun. Now he's just alone. He's walking by. I'm like, like no one really cares anymore, right? Let me read the chorus. So never could wait enough. So he buries away 100 bad memories from his past. Once his face sticks an image, he wants to see him, but in truth, he never comes back ever. So yeah, so basically it touches on a lot of notes of depression. There's a lot of kind of negatively charged words throughout here. Verse 2. Every evening, every morning, I start to change. I promise I'll take control of my hands. Don't be mad if I'm a little mean. He's apologizing either to a person, to his old self, not sure. But he's just saying, he's just apologizing for being standoffish and aloof and kind of tough to get in touch with, right? I mean, he gets into it right here. Don't be mad at me if a little mean. To all of you, if I never write, don't ever pick up the phone if you call. If I don't understand what you cry about, see exactly what I just said. I'm also fucking pissed that I'm locked up. I'm eating chili flavored soba in my room. Is like ramen, noodles, soba, noodles. I'm surrounding myself with walls so I could separate myself. All right, key line there. I surround myself with walls so I could separate myself. It's a comfort zone thing, right? You put walls around you, nothing can affect you. However, you put walls around you, you're also isolated from those who can help. Believe me, I didn't ask to end like this. The pit is too deep. The beckons, but baby, don't be scared. I see it at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, the light that you steal. I'm not on my top today because my existence is in crisis. Again, depression. Just say like you're good. You don't have to be scared. Let's go. Let's try to live because all of this is in a bigger world. Again, I don't know if these lyrics are even right. This is just what I pulled with googling this song, but sometimes they're loose because all of this little it's a big old world, but what was pretty it was just long ago. It's just sadness what I'm talking about. The madness catches up and all of my nightmares when I would finally rest but he. So now we're talking about again back to death references, right? So it's depression. Never could wait enough, so he buries down all the old suffering and sadness, but don't worry about me, please. I'm fine the way it is. Okay, so don't worry about me. I'm fine the way it is. If you ever ask somebody how they're doing and you're worried about them and they say I'm fine, they're always going to say I'm fine. Chances are they're probably not. Fine is such a loose term that's easily thrown. I'm fine. If they say, oh man, I'm great, this is what's going on in my life. All right, they might be great. If they say, dude, it's been a rough go of it, then yeah, then they want some help. But at the same time, you might have somebody that sort of deflects that, just saying I'm fine, right? Um, just think about me of when I should never wake up again. Okay. Just think about me if when I should never wake up again. Right. I don't need to spell that out for you. Every evening, every morning I start to change, but every evening, every morning I'd stay the same. You tell yourself that you want to change things. You sort of want to manifest it by voicing it out there. And you tell it in the morning, you tell it in the evening. You're trying to boost your spirits. But every morning and every evening you still feel the same and you still do absolutely nothing about it, right? But every evening, every morning, I'd stay is the last line here. So I might have taken this a completely weird direction. That's where my thought process goes. Love the song. The song he changes the flow on this and his song style, and this had like 5 or 6 changes, beat, melody, flow. I mean, it's crazy what this man is hyper talented, man. Look out for Ozzy in the future. He's just getting started. Do me a favor, go support Ozzy. Please go like and subscribe. If you like what I do, like, comment down below, subscribe. Sorry for making this kind of long. I get a little long-winded with the lyrics are poetic and they're loose at best, so it's kind of vague. It's up to the listener. You can interpret that however you want to. That's just kind of my take on it. But hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. We'll catch you on the next.